So we are here with cheese and crackers night.
Yeah.
Because when you're a mouse, that's the favourite thing to eat. Right? Back me up here. Fine.
Yes, when you're a mouse.
When you're a mouse, you want lots of cheese.
And I thought you were going for like a Queen of Hearts kind of
Just a
mouse.
Just a mouse.
Is.
You know, why can't a mouse be the queen all the time? Queen of the mice. Anyway, cheese and crackers. We got lots of different types of cheese and lots of different types of cracker. Because we like a little bit of variety.
I'm just happy with a block of cheese by itself.
This is true, but you know, if you're going to do it, you've got to do it right. We have brie, smoked cheddar, although this has wax on it, which I don't like.
No, it's not the wax. I've taken the wax off. That's actually just
this
smoke.
is just the smoky bit. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We have, what is this, limoncello cheese or something like that?
Yeah.
What's this one?
Lancaster Bomber.
Oh, Lancaster Bomber. Oh, yeah, it came in a big black bomb.
Very cheesy, very mature, extra mature cheddar kind of thing.
And then we have our crackers. Okay, you're going to need to talk me through these because I don't have a clue what kind of crackers we have.
Okay.
And these are digestive, I can tell you that.
We've got water biscuits, which should just have water biscuit written on it. The round. One of them will be it.
Well, I think it's this one, from experience.
Digestive biscuit, obviously. Got a round of wheat cracker, which I think it's the broken one on your plate.
Oh.
I think that is.
I just broke it just now.
Oh, you break everything. Poppy seed cracker, which is... No.
Oh, is it this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we got a round black salt and black pepper cracker.
Oh, that's that one. That's why I thought it was that one, because it's got black bits in it.
I got a square cream cracker.
That's these. They say cream cracker on. That's very helpful.
Round chive cracker.
Chives. Why are we Irish when we're saying chives?
I was not trying to be Irish. I think you were just making fun of me.
Chives.
And corn wafer, which is the round bubbly one.
Oh, okay, so this is the water biscuit. It doesn't say water biscuit on it, though. So this must be the Cornish wafer.
Must be
no. This is the round bubbly one.
Yes, that's the Cornish wafer. So...
We haven't identified these two yet. There must be some more on the list.
Square whole meal cream cracker.
Yep.
And a cheese thin.
A cheese thin! That's going to be the best one. Cheese with cheese. You can't go wrong. Alright. Well, I don't know about you, but I want to get stuck in.
Go for it.
I don't even know. I mean, how do you even...
I'm going to go for this one.
Begin? I don't even... Do you choose your cracker first or your cheese first? I think I might do a cream cracker because I know I don't like them very much. Let's get them out of the way. Compared to other biscuits. I prefer a good digestive. Put some brie on there. Alright, let's try this. Wait.
No, is that a regional thing?
What?
No, I say crackers.
Yeah.
These are crackers. These are all crackers.
Yeah.
You said they're biscuits.
Yeah, no, that's just me being wrong. They're not biscuits, they're crackers.
But this box...
Biscuits for cheese. Okay, well maybe it's a regional thing.
I mean, it could be. I'm not quite sure. I mean, what's the difference between a cracker and a biscuit, really? Apart from one sweet.
It just might be a philosophical question that we're, eventually you'll be like, what's the meaning of life?
I mean, what's the difference between a Jaffa cake and a real cake? Is
Well, I
Jaffa
can tell you
cake a
that.
biscuit or a cake? I know it's, by law, a cake.
First of all, I don't think it's a cake, even though it's called a cake. I'm not sure it's a biscuit either. I think it's just
we
a confectioner's item.
We have to say that it's a cake. Because by law, they already have this court case. By law, it is a cake.
Well,
I believe it is. That's what they came to anyway.
Thing is, judges are just people, and sometimes they're idiots. So...
I mean, I don't know if it's like if it was in the Jaffa Cakes or McVitie's favour, because I think there was like the cake tax or biscuit tax, and they're trying to claim it as one or the other.
They were trying to get out with the tax.
It's just you get loads of those weird little things that happen within food.
It's just dodging money. Oh, they do say water biscuits on them.
I told you.
It's just on the other side. It's on here.
Oh, you should have looked harder.
But also, because water biscuits have loads of, I don't know, bubbly bits in them, where it says water biscuits, it's got loads of bubbles, so you can't really see. This one actually says quits, water, and this one says biscuits, There's no T in that one. Alright, well, water biscuit and a bit of smoked.
Go for it. I really like that smoked cheese. There's another thing, what's it? Converse. They are technically slippers because on their sole they have a thin layer of felt, which means that they can, and if they class it as a slipper and they have the felt on it, which they can class it as a slipper that way, they don't get taxed as much as they would if it was like a trainer.
And yet, Converse still cost way more than fake Converse. Think about that.
Well, if it's going to be a knockoff brand, it is always going to cost more, apart from Oreos, which are just rip-offs of Hydrox. But Oreo overtook it for some reason, and now everyone associates Hydrox with being wrong.
Well, you go.
To be honest, I tried them both. They're exactly the same.
Well, I mean, you know, you're putting yourself in peril here. You might get a lawsuit knocking at your door.
I don't know if I'm going to get a lawsuit for saying that I think subjectively Hydrox and Oreos are taste-wise exactly the same.
You didn't say subjectively. The lawyers are going to get you. Wow. Wait, I feel like there's like 10 types of cracker, and I feel like we needed 10 types of cheese. We only have 4 types of cheese.
We need to make the cheese last. So you're putting a whole chunk on that. That should last you the entire cracker, not just one bite.
You're doing it wrong.
I think I'm doing it right. Are you sure? Were you just trying to prove me wrong by shoving the entire thing in your mouth and it backfired? Yes, I think that did what happened. Yeah, so victory for Jay, 0 for Rhiannon.
No. I win always.
You win always. Apart from Minecraft.
Alright, but Minecraft isn't really like a competition. You can't win at Minecraft. You just keep going.
You totally can win at Minecraft. It has an objective and an ending and credits. Once you beat something, once you beat the Ender Dragon, that's the game technically finished. You completed it.
You can beat the game. You can't win at Minecraft.
Yeah, you totally can.
It's not competitive.
You can speedrun it.
But that's not winning.
Yes.
It's not. And also, anyway, the point of Minecraft is to build stuff. So if you just speedrun it and like defeat everything and then stop playing, you haven't won because you've lost the point of the game.
Says the person who saw a creeper and then ran the other way and it exploded and killed you, and I had to go find all the other
That was
things.
my first time I'd ever come across a creeper. This was like 4 years ago. Give me a break.
I mean, you were so far away.
Mm-hmm.
Because you wanted to get a specific colour of
Do
flowers.
you want me to bring up the time you went in a boat to an underwater city and then you couldn't figure out where the exit was because you couldn't remember how you got in there, and then you drowned and you lost all of your stuff, including like diamond stuff and special enchanted stuff and the thing that was allowing you to breathe underwater, and then you had to start all over again and go and find something that would help you breathe underwater again, and then you got all the way back to where your stuff was, and then you got killed again, and then you had to go back and do it a 3rd time because you didn't learn.
I've done it many more times than that.
It doesn't surprise me.
I mean, they're just there, and I want to get underneath there and find out what's in there, but I can't.
Yeah, because you keep losing yourself and forgetting that you can't breathe underwater for very long.
And there's have the enchantments.
Not for very long though, like compared to how big the place is that you have to explore.
Which again are just stupid. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what we're supposed to do with this very sweet cracker.
Oh, well, that will work really good with the cheddar. Digestives go so well with cheddar.
Wait, I really like digestive biscuits. I don't think it's going to go well. I'll try it. Seeing that you hype
That's
it
not the
up.
cheddar. Have the cheddar.
This is cheddar.
Well, that's Bulmer.
It was just a cheddar.
It's not right anyway.
Right?
But
You
yeah, I
mean
can't believe you've never.
smoked.
Can't believe
You
you've
mean
never had.
smoked cheese.
Yeah, I can't believe you've never had cheddar on a digestive biscuit before. It's like a classic combination.
Must be another northern thing.
It's not a northern thing. It's a thing people do.
I mean,
It brings it out, and that's when you realise that cheddar is actually sweet.
it tastes like it's been held over a bonfire.
I'm going to try my limoncello sweet cheese. That is a really big, thick piece of cheese. I'm not good at cutting cheese.
No, you're really not good with knives.
Or am I really great at cutting cheese because look how much cheese I got, so...
I think your heart will say different.
My internal organs might disagree. Well, for now, there's only one way to find out.
I mean, I understand
That is officially...
sweet cheeses. Only when I've had a drink or two.
This is
They
a
taste
sweet
good.
cheese. This is lemon sweet cheese with a digestive
It
biscuit.
just tastes slightly weird.
This is the one. This is it.
No, I'm all for one for like sweet and salty. Wish me luck.
Now give me it back. It's really nice. Stop making that
That's an
face.
abomination.
It's not an abomination. It's delicious.
That is horrible. Firstly, who would put lemon in cheese?
A genius. Probably I want to say like an Italian genius. Italians like lemon a lot.
I'm going to say it's someone who doesn't enjoy life that much. I mean, whew. Why would you... Look, I've had sweet cheeses. There are better ones than that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's the best cheese of all time, am I? That's
You're bigging it up. You're bigging it up.
yeah, but that's a crazy kind of scale to compare it to.
Like fries and McFlurry.
You can't say it's the best cheese of you can't say okay, it's not the best cheese of all time, so therefore it's rubbish. It's not like there's
I'm
only
not saying
one
it's
valid
rubbish.
cheese.
I'm just saying that it's... As a flavour combination, cheese and lemon aren't for me.
You can't try and be tactful now once you've already said.
I wouldn't say I'm trying to be tactful. I'm just trying to make my opinion known, and then I'm getting shouted down, and
Yeah,
I'm
it's 'cause
having
you're
to defend
wrong.
myself.
Because you're wrong.
I mean, you can say that I'm wrong.
This piece
But
of
you'd
cheese
be
has
wrong.
string in it.
Oh, it's from the string bag.
Yeah.
Cheese bag. That sounds like an insult.
You cheese bag. That's my new favourite.
Sounds like a northern
Insult.
thing you're supposed to shout at someone from
You're a
Yorkshire.
total cheese bag, mate.
Do it with like a strong Yorkshire accent. It's like, you're such a cheese bag, you are, Trevor.
That was not
I
a
don't know what
Yorkshire
that accent
accent.
was.
That was awful. I'm trying to think. I can't do it, I don't think. I'm really good at doing accents as long as I've heard someone say something. I can copy what I've heard, but I can't make it up from scratch. Do London, you're a cheese bag, mate. Cheese bag. Absolute cheese bag.
That's Danny Dyer.
That's actually, I think that might actually be me,
That's
Noel
his film.
Fielding.
No, that's
Noel Fielding being like, what's his
trying to be
name?
a Cockney.
No, what's the Cockney character called?
The Cockney.
The Cockney something. Oh my god, what's he called?
I don't know. I just know him as the Cockney. I don't think he actually had
The
a like,
Hitcher! He's called the Hitcher because he's got a massive green thumb. Oh, cheese bag.
Wasn't that like only one season and they like changed his backstory completely?
Yeah. and then he became... Oh, what was the whole thing? He was in the live show and everything as well.
I mean... It's been a while since I've watched Mighty Boosh. Does it still hold up?
Oh yeah, we watched it not too long ago.
When?
Like 3 or so years ago.
That's still quite a
No,
while.
but I mean, like, I don't think our tastes have changed much since then.
I mean, how do you know unless you watch
Mind you,
it?
this is the Me Too era, which it wasn't back then. But I don't think there's anything like that in there.
Not that I know.
I mean, they're all blokes. There isn't really an opportunity for that kind of thing. Like, even old Greg is a bloke.
Mm.
I'm not sure if this is a good comment. Like, I've already put it on there, and it's kind of melty, so I've committed. But I'm not sure if brie is good with salt and pepper.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not sure about this. I'm gonna find out.
You don't like strong cheeses that much.
Mm.
But I love them.
Well, it depends what they strongly taste of. A strong cheddar, I really
cheese.
like. No, they taste of a strong cheddar. I love like a strong something like a Gruyere that's really strong.
Everyone keeps saying, "Oh no, too goaty, too goaty."
Oh, I love a strong goat's cheese. Yeah, love it.
Like you don't like hard goat's cheese at all, do you? No, you like soft goat's cheese.
It's the other way around. I like hard goat's cheese because it's much easier to cook with. Whereas if you're using soft goat's cheese, so you're trying to cut it up or put it on top of something, it's really hard to... It just sticks to the knife completely. But I like the taste of both of them, just as long as somebody else has to prepare it for me.
Yeah, yours truly. And what sort of cheese I used to get? It's very hard to get in this country. Only my mum knows where to get it from.
Oh, the one that's made of...
It's goat's and cow's cheese, which is
and it's like
cooked
caramel.
together.
Yeah.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
It's a bit... that's weird, because that to me is the sweetest cheese I've ever tasted, and I don't like that at all. And you say it's really
natural
nice.
sugars though.
Yeah, but it's still sweet, no matter where they come from.
But it's not like, oh, we put sort of caramel into this cheese. No, it's part of the cheese already. No, why have you done
This
that?
cracker is radioactive. Yeah.
Shove it in your gob.
Shove it in your gob, you cheese bag. What was it again? Oh, I've forgotten. Cheese bag. Your cheese bag.
You use a cheese bag. Boris Johnson.
This is a really dry cracker. I'm like trying to swallow it and it's not going down. You know what we should do is cheese bags should be the name for our followers. It's not an insult anymore, it's a nice word. Or it's an insult and we just don't care. I don't know.
We do. I mean, is it... I haven't read up on it yet, but John Burkrow? Or John Bearcrow, cow. You're stepping down as a speaker.
Yeah.
Which is good for the people in Berkshire.
Berkshire.
Because they don't get a vote, basically, on who their MP is.
Well, yeah, but he was elected originally.
Elected originally, and
But,
it's non-contested
it doesn't...
that he gets a seat there, but people can vote him out, but it doesn't really happen.
Yeah. But, but like, if they really hated him, they would. But,
Oh, loads of people hate... Not a lot of people like him there.
yeah, but not a lot of people like any politician. That's not to say that they don't have followers who will vote for them. But it's not really... It's kind of a non-event to me. It's just like, oh, is he? Okay. He was ineffective anyway, so it's not like he actually changed anything. He just would go tut-tut half the time. And there's plenty of footage through the last couple of years of people literally shouting insults at each other and the speaker just sitting there watching them, so he wasn't doing his job.
Well, they're allowed to shout insults at each other.
Yeah, but his job is to tell them to come to order.
Yeah, if it feels like it's getting too rowdy, but they're allowed to do insults.
But it was literally both sides of the room yelling at each other, which is rowdy. And then half of the people in the room were also yelling, "Speaker, do something!" And he was just like, meh.
He lives in the Houses of Parliament. He gets his own...
Also, his wife was on... was she on I'm a Celebrity or Big Brother or something like that? So that was just weird. I think it was I'm a Celebrity, because otherwise why would I have watched it? So.
Yeah, he gets his own really nice apartment and he gets a coat of arms for being Speaker. But he knows half the people there personally.
I would have thought he knows all of the people there personally. It's just a job, isn't it? Anyway, why are we talking about politics again? We always let's not talk about politics, and then we always go on to politics.
Because it's horrible.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, why talk about it if it's horrible?
Other countries' ones are just as fascinating.
Let's not. Let's just pretend that someone, like, Justin Trudeau or something is a Prime Minister and all we have to worry about is how handsome
He's
he
got
is.
controversy in himself.
I mean, he does, but he's real handsome. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
So,
And
it's like Obama. Obama actually did some really horrible stuff, but he was real good looking. And he was cool. He was hip. So it was like, okay. That's what we need, someone to take our mind off things, not a
You've seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
orange. Yes, I have.
Where they basically just have the president as a figurehead and he's just supposed to take people's minds off what's actually going on, and the actual guy who comes up with the decisions is a guy in a little hut on a faraway planet.
That's not in the film, I don't think. That's in the books.
It's in the books, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the film.
I don't think. Well,
they didn't get that far.
They didn't get that far, no.
Because they only did the first book, didn't they? So.
But yeah, the president of the universe didn't actually do anything. This is a good analogy, I'd say.
Well,
for today.
The problem is when they actually do stuff.
It's bad.
So, the weather, huh?
It's raining right now.
Oh, is it? Because my fortune, last time we did this, my fortune said next rainy day will be lucky for you. So today must be lucky. Has it rained since? I don't think it's rained since then.
Yeah, it has.
Oh.
Rained literally the next day.
Oh. What day was that?
Friday.
I don't remember anything good happening.
Oh, did you go out in London, I think? I can't remember.
I actually don't remember what I did a week ago. I have no idea. Days just blend into one. No, I went out on Saturday for sure. I think I just stayed in on Friday. I don't know, maybe it was good for me. I don't remember.
I remember because I went out in the evening. See some pro skater friends. I'm not a skater.
That's right. So I had a night alone, so it was lucky for me. I had a break from you for a bit.
You know, when I got back, you were like, oh, I've done absolutely nothing. But I've done this, and this.
Well, yeah, sometimes I feel like I've done nothing, and then I look at it and I actually have done quite a lot of stuff. I think I watched... Did I watch a movie or something? I don't remember.
Oh, the other night, what to tell you. I couldn't sleep. So I watched Lego Movie 2. And I have to say, really good. It's really good.
I wanted to watch it. You always watch stuff without one
I know.
that I want to watch.
I was like, oh, I just need something that's going to be calming, it's going to be somewhat funny, but it's going to, you know, be enough for me to so I can fall asleep, not concentrate too much. And I was like, watched the entire thing, I was like, oh, great. Really good, though.
Yeah, I keep doing this thing where I listen to a podcast. So, at the minute, I've just finished season 4, I think, or 5. I'm not sure if someone knows something. And those episodes are like an hour long. So I'll say to myself, right, I'll just listen to one episode tonight. And I get to the end of the episode and I'm like, oh, I didn't even turn my light off yet. I'll just listen to one more. And then it's 3 a.m. Alright, this is the best biscuit. Followed by this one. Followed by this one.
Alright, best put them in order then so you can know which ones to have next.
Yeah, I'm saving them till last. These ones are rubbish.
What I don't understand are the people that listen to horror podcasts as they're going to bed.
Oh, I know, I keep doing that by accident.
Then they complain about it afterwards. Like, so I couldn't sleep because I was listening to this horrible podcast about this person who crept into people's houses and stabbed them in their sleep from listening to podcasts. And I was like, why'd you listen to that then?
I keep listening to The Truth. The Truth is a podcast where they kind of... It's kind of like mini radio plays. They act out little things. I don't think you should
listen to that because you really can't handle it.
Well, no, I can. Oh, The Truth. I got you joking. No, but it's sometimes there are horror episodes or like creepy, scary episodes. Sometimes they're just thought-provoking ones. But somehow I accidentally always listen to one of the horror ones right when I'm going to sleep. And I'm like, oh, great, I'll listen to another one then because I'm not going to sleep after that.
I mean, you're not really that big of a horror nut. Like
I know, I love it. I love horror. It's just that you like a different type of horror to me, so it's hard to watch them together. I like...
You like thrillers?
I like psychological thrillers, but then completely separately to that, I like slasher horror. Like,
so do I.
Stuff like Wrong Turn, where you can laugh at it because it's so stupid. Or like House of Wax. That's just really hilarious, that movie.
No, you like that because it's got Jerry Padalecki in it.
Well, yeah, and also because Paris Hilton dies. But, you know,
but then you should like Friday the 13th and...
I don't think I've ever seen any of those. Oh, no, I've seen the first Nightmare on Elm Street with you, haven't I? Is that the one with Johnny Depp in? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even... think it's in the first one.
Yeah, I've only seen one of them. So yeah, that was alright, but it's actually a bit too obvious and old-fashioned. Like I prefer modern ones.
It is like
it's really old. I know.
It's an old film. Yeah.
Was it like before we were born, or yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, 80s, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I prefer more modern ones, and I like. It's kind of like when I'm. Especially when I'm on my own in the house, and what I would like to do when I'm on my own is I like to put on a silly movie in the background, and I can then do stuff on my laptop, work, do stuff on my phone, whatever. So I like to do either a rom-com, which is going to be really stupid, and I'm just going to roll my eyes the entire way through, or a horror movie, which is one of those like over-the-top slasher fix that's kind of hilariously bad, and you can just laugh at it. But I also like really cool ghost ones, like, what's that Netflix series? The Haunting of Hill House. That is my favourite type of horror, by far. The Haunting of Hill House type stuff.
From what you describe, you really like the Babadook. I don't understand why you won't. I don't know how every time I bring it up, you're like, no. Not the Babadook.
Because I saw the trailer and I could barely get to sleep that night, let alone the movie. That's too far. I don't like stuff where it's like too real. The Haunting of Hill House is quite realistic, but
yeah. Plus, the Babadook is a big. It's this man in a trench coat and a hat that might be following someone and a scary magical book which can't be burnt.
But also, I like stuff where I know what the lore is. Like with ghosts, I know what to do if I get haunted by a ghost. If you're going to show me something I've never seen before that's going to attack me, that's going to scare me. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to get out of this situation. Well, you can watch it and then you can save me if it happens. It's like...
I mean, come on, do you know how hard is it for me to wake up during the middle of the night?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You probably just sleep while I was getting slaughtered. What's that one that we watched where... is it Insidious? Or, like, there's two movies that I always get mixed up. It's the one where... there's like a symbol or something, and if you see that symbol, whether it's like on a computer screen or whether it's written down or whatever, then he can come and get you. And he was like, it was one of those ones where when the main character isn't looking, the guy just kind of goes and moves, and you're like, oh! I don't like those things.
I don't know which one that is actually.
I can't remember what it was, but it was really, and he makes it look like suicide. The guy.
Oh, the family and the films and stuff.
Yeah, and the
the symbols. Basically, you need to watch the films and stuff.
Oh,
like
that's
that,
it. Yeah. Is it kind of like The Ring?
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So The Ring terrified me when I was a kid. Actually, so I was at this. Okay, I'm not even eating right now. I was at this horror talk with a load of horror writers. Well, 3 horror writers and a guy
that sounds fun.
Produced it. That was really good actually, and they were talking about horror. And about like how to use suspense and how to build suspense in writing. And what was really interesting about that for me was they were going on about their favourite films and the things that inspire them, and they were referencing things like The Ring, Final Destination, Saw, like all these movies that to me I thought they would be considered like not cool. Like if you're in the horror genre, I would have thought you thought those movies were not cool at all. But actually, it turns out they're really respected by the horror genre because they're very effective. So I was like, oh, cool. Well, I like them actually. I'm going to come out and say that now.
No, so
The Ring is terrifying.
A lot of metal bands now listen to like not very cool bands back in the day, like Attack Attack and basically what they call crabcore. Band when they came out, people were like, yeah, these guys aren't cool. And if you listen to them, it's kind of like you don't say you listen to them. But now people come out saying, yeah, I listen to these guys growing up, and they have like a huge influence on a lot of metal bands today.
I don't think it's even like that. I think it's just like I thought they were probably going to be uncool because they were so mainstream, but apparently they're not.
No, okay.
I haven't been in the horror genre, like in the industry, I suppose, because I write crime, which is not related to horror exactly. It shares.
Yeah, it shares elements of it.
But it's a completely different, community, as it were.
I'd say there's some crossovers, probably like some
This
crime fiction series that has like a supernatural horror element to it.
I'd watch that. Or read it. There's a really great French film actually called Le Serpent, which is I just butchered that pronunciation. Le Serpent. There we go. That's better. which is about like this sort of figure that's coming along and killing everyone, and it turns out, like without giving too many spoilers away, that it's linked to a crime that was committed years earlier. So it is crime because it's related to a crime, and it's about like he's going around killing people. But it's also a psychological thriller, kind of like horror elements. That's really good. I really like French thrillers. I think different countries are really good at different types of film. So France is really good at thrillers. Spain is really good at like coming of age type stuff, and like not even, I don't know, like when you're an adult coming of age, like when you realise things about yourself, I guess. When you mature, or when you go through certain things mentally. Japan, obviously amazing at horror movies. I don't know what British film. We're good at comedy. Comedy is what we're good at.
Well, we do have like, the Lightfoots Club. I mean, we've got a lot of good founding comedy people.
Yeah, you've got Stephen Fry. You've got even people like Jimmy Carr, who obviously now are kind of bringing the next generation in, I guess. You've got, what's his face? Lee
Mack?
No, not Lee Mack. The one that sweats a lot.
Lee Evans? He's
Lee Evans,
really
thank
old.
you. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, from, classic founders. There was a whole slew of comedy actors and actresses that came in around like this time with Stephen Fry that were all very like, stiff upper lip kind of acting comedy, as opposed to stand up, but they're all really good.
And then you got the Fosh show guys. Obviously Monty Python.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
They are. I know you don't.
No, wait,
like
they're
them.
called the League of Gentlemen, aren't they? I always do that.
League of Gentlemen, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a film called The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which is completely different and not to be confused with them in any way. It's about.
I think it's called League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
The film is, yeah.
No, the TV series.
No, the TV show is just called The League of Gentlemen, I think.
I can't remember now.
I'm really confused anyway. Let's carry on.
But
I'm sure people know what we mean.
I know you really do not like that show. I mean, you say quite often that it's a waste of Mark Gatiss' talent.
No. That is Doctor Who. Anyway, no, I find it a bit creepy. I much prefer the Fast show.
Oh, it's supposed to be really dark.
Yeah, I kind
it's
of.
It's supposed to be like that.
I like the Fast show is actually quite dark, but it's in a much subtler way. Stuff like the there's the Lord of the Manor and his servant. Oh my god, that's really annoying.
Sorry, let's done that. Yeah, that whole build up, that was really good.
Yeah, that's like, and there's a darkness in that of the idea of this unrequited love that's going on for like years and years, and they're beaten down by it and everything. That's quite dark.
But
I do like
Royston Vasey. You got the whole mystery meat. You never find out what it is, but it's addictive. People want it. The butcher Hillary can get it quite easily at a price, and at some certain point, people start having nosebleeds from it, and dying from it, and then the SWAT team have to come in, and they're trying to arrest him, but he's already left, so they find his wife, who happens to be a cow. It's heavily implied that it's human.
Yeah, obviously. There's also Little Britain.
That only had one good series, and then
I don't know.
I watched the second series. I was very disappointed by it.
Is there only 2 seasons? There must be more than that. There must be 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
But I stopped watching after season 2.
Oh, did you? I watched the whole thing. I think my parents actually have the whole thing on box set.
I watched the first 2 episodes of season 3, thinking I'll give it another go, and maybe they've changed. No.
Yeah, they did go downhill a bit, but also think what happened was culturally we had moved on, and I think some of the jokes that they had started out with were no longer acceptable. Like, I can't remember his name, the guy in the wheelchair. Like, there was, after a certain point, that just wasn't funny anymore. And like, I'm a lady kind of became a bit like, yeah, hilarious, normal thing.
It's not that we moved on culturally, it's that they didn't progress those jokes. They just had the same jokes. It's like different scenarios, but exactly the same. Nothing was built on those, and didn't
Yeah.
bring any other new things in. And when they were brought in new ones, new characters and stuff, it's just very weak because you could tell they're spending more time on doing the other stuff.
Mm. The Office is another one. Obviously, you had Ricky Gervais, Martin Freeman, Stephen Merchant, Mackenzie Crook. They all came from that, and they're all heavyweights.
I mean, everyone says that the American Office is better. I can't say for yes or no on that because I've only watched the UK version. I haven't seen. I've seen bits of the American one, and I know some elements of the English one are like overblown a little bit, like the between Jim
And Pam.
and what's his name?
Yeah. The other guy.
The guy who Mackenzie played, Dwight.
He's called Gareth in everyone.
Yeah, but that sort of relationship, that's sort of overblown. Like they're more antagonising towards each other.
Yeah. Right. I am okay. When I was in high school, when I was like, I don't know, probably like 14, 15. There's a guy that used to sit next to me in maths class because his last name began with the same letter as mine, so we quite often used to get put next to each other in different classes. And we had
That's
this
just
thing.
lazy teaching.
I was really lazy. We had this thing where because we'd sit next to each other and put a pencil case in between us as if it was a barrier. And I go, ring, 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 and he'd go, hello, Gareth. I can't remember what his last name is now. Gareth Smith, whatever it is. And I'd go, cock, ha ha ha, and then we'd laugh for like 10 minutes. And we just used to, just randomly in the middle of maths class, used to do that skit. Or we used to like sing the songs from the one where he sings with his guitar for the whole episode. Endless source of entertainment.
I mean, it's a good TV show.
It is. It is.
I think only one of the only British ones that has actually translated very well.
And when we watched it, because we rewatched it again recently, was that a couple of years ago or something?
It's like 2
year
years
ago.
ago, yeah.
I did find that it has aged really well. Because everyone knows that absolute idiot who doesn't know what they're doing, but somehow is in charge. And yeah, it just worked really well. And I think
it's always that. Everybody in work knows their manager is kind of shit.
Yeah, and also I think getting older, you appreciate the whole thing with Dawn and Tim a bit more, like the crushing sorrow and the like, it's really good.
Then you got Black Books.
Oh my god, yeah.
Absolute. In my opinion, not a lot of people like Black Books.
Really? It's a classic. It's a cult classic.
People are like, oh, you mean Blackadder?
Oh, well, you mean
Yes,
if
you
they
mean-
haven't seen it, not they haven't also Blackadder.
Blackadder's good.
Blackadder's one of the
But
best.
Black Books is. I know it's like, what, 3 series long?
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
I know that
though.
because we have the DVD in the other room. Yeah,
Absolutely
no,
love that TV show.
most people I speak to have seen it.
No one I've spoken to has seen it. But yeah, Blackadder, really good show.
You're such a noisy drinker.
This person is a noisy biscuit eater.
I'm not. Proof's in this recording right here. Lies. And rude. Rude lies.
What?
Don't make rude gestures at me behind the camera where people can't see. Stop. No, not funny because nobody else can see it.
Well, you can, that's the
I'm going
point.
to put a mirror up there so everyone can see you.
Alright. Just waiting for you now. You've got your half your plate left, already done. Unbelievable.
I'm enjoying my food. Anyway, it's your turn to talk for a bit.
Is it?
I keep talking a lot. That's why I've been slow.
Well, that ain't my fault.
Well, it clearly is because you could have filled the gaps yourself.
I mean, I could have done, but, you know, just help each other out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We still got so much cheese.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get through it all though.
There is nothing wrong with having a load of cheese.
I can't eat any more though. I mean, I
How
can have
much-
something sweet.
Yeah, but we
That's
can eat
about
it
it.
tomorrow. Like, there's always another day.
True. I am very much happy that pumpkin spice is back. I've gone for years and years without having pumpkin spice, and I finally had one the other day. I have to say,
Oh, is that the one that you haven't had? I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought that was the one you always do have.
no, I tried those other ones, but I never had pumpkin spice. Usually because when I turned up like Starbucks or some place where you know just have the best pumpkin spice, they're like, oh sorry, run out.
Yeah.
That's like,
You gotta
how?
get there like first thing in the morning.
It's like 9:30 in the morning.
You gotta get there at 8.
It's just silly. So I saw promotions for pumpkin spice everywhere because you know as soon as one leaf hit the ground.
I don't even think they've hit the ground. Like, it's been
It's
such a
like
late
turning.
summer today. This year.
Anyway, I saw what happened. I was like, I'm not going to go to Starbucks. I see Greg's do one. Greg's stuff is usually good quality stuff. So I popped into there, tried it out, and you know what? It's alright. It's not amazing, mind-blowing, life-changing taste, which everyone seems to be going on about. Like, you know, they wait every year just for this. And like,
Wait, but have
really?
you had the Starbucks one now?
I had the Starbucks one.
Because it
but-
might actually be like the Greg's one is rubbish, but the Starbucks one is really amazing.
I mean, it's going to be about the same though, isn't it? It might be a bit sweeter. It might be a little bit different, but I'm not really going to... No, it's not going to change my life and be a thing I look forward to every single year.
Well, I think you should try it before you say that. You might be wrong.
Alright, tomorrow I'll try Starbucks. And if it is open now, I'll go get one now. That's what I can do for next mukbang. I'll just have Starbucks.
I don't know.
Starbucks haul.
Well, okay, only if you
Get
get
you
me...
hocked up on coffee.
No coffee, but I will have a hot chocolate and I will have every one of the pastries and cakes that they sell.
Wouldn't that be better to go to Greg's for that?
Do you know what I'm really annoyed about is Costa... I think it's Costa. No, Cafe Nero. I don't
Is
know.
it red or blue?
I get them mixed up all the time. I'm really not sure. I think it might be Cafe Nero.
Is it the one in
Had-
town or not?
No, it's in London, so that doesn't help me. The one in London that I go to in Soho, they've always got the whole summer. They've had like fresh salads and stuff like that.
Mm.
And I don't know, other like pasta stuff that you get, like you actually get it served out of a bowl to you. And I haven't had a chance to do it, and they're probably going to get rid of it now because it's September.
Yeah. I mean, the summer's been alright. It's been had that really hot week, which was unbearable, in my opinion. But no, I'm kind of looking forward to autumn. I think it's going to be kind of a nice autumn this year. I mean,
I think it might be a very short autumn
it might be.
because it's still not really proper
It
autumn
might
weather
just
yet.
be a very long autumn into the winter.
Wow, but from recent years, it's been hot summer, really long winter.
Mm. Well, climate change.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll try the new Starbucks pumpkin spice. Because, well, it's not new. I tried the Starbucks pumpkin spice. I don't think it's going to change my life. Like my sister, she loves pumpkin spice. She has pumpkin spice this, pumpkin spice that. And I'm just like, is it that great? And she's like, yeah, it is. So I tried it and I was like, it feels really bad. I don't know why you're trying to get those little bits of cheese. I mean, you got the entire plate next to you covered in cheese.
Waste not, want not. Food waste is bad. I'm just helping, doing my
I
bit.
know it's food waste is bad, but you've still got plenty of cheese to use.
You've still got plenty of cheese. Leave me alone.
No, I don't. It's all gone.
That's what you said a minute ago. You said there's more in the kitchen.
There's more in the kitchen, but I can't eat anymore. I'm not going to cut off a piece of cheese just so I can have a bite and go, actually, right now, I'm more stuffed.
Well then, I'm doing better than you.
Mm-hmm. One thing I really want to try, though, is a crow nut. Never tried them.
They don't sound that appealing to me.
I'm just like, because I think at the time Starbucks were trying to jump on that sort of bandwagon, and they're like, oh, we've got a duffin, which is a donut muffin. And I'm just like, isn't that just a jam donut in like weirdly shaped? I tried it and I was like, yeah, it's just a jam donut weirdly shaped. So what the hell is this? And I just think the cronut is just a croissant in the shape of a donut.
Mhm.
Which I'm just like...
Or is it a donut in the shape of a croissant?
No. I've seen it. And it's like, I could just get 2 croissants, put them together, hold them together, bite into it saying, oh, this is a really nice cronut. Tension. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. You're really shit at that.
You tensioned me into cutting it wrong. Oh my god, no, it's because this cheese is really melting now because it's been sitting at room temperature. It's literally stuck.
I mean, it's really hot in here.
Ooh. I wouldn't say it's hot.
I find it's really hot.
It's just kind of normal temperature.
You have really bad circulation.
No, I don't. I literally don't. You do, because your hands are always red.
What are my hands?
And your hands are always cold in the like... Yeah, you have really bad
In the
circulation.
winter, when, you know, I'm outside,
No.
it's cold,
Even
my
when
hands
you've
get
been
cold,
inside for
so...
the whole day. No, that's not true. You do have bad circulation. My circulation's normal.
Really?
Literally, I've been through just about every medical test there is. I can tell you that my circulation is fine.
And how come your knees are always ice cubes?
Well, that's just a knee issue.
You're a knee issue.
You're a niche issue.
Shove it in your gob.
Oh, shush! Don't pressure me. I'm going to sit here at work. I'm just sit for 5 more minutes now, just to annoy you.
Don't break the plate, please.
No, I know. These are my plates. I can break them if I want to, though. Because I paid for them.
You can only be one, not hardly a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is that abomination of what you call cheese?
This is delicious.
I don't know, you have such a hard on for lemon stuff.
I don't.
Like you want to put lemon juice in everything.
Only because it actually works in cooking. It's like salt. I actually hate salt.
I don't think it
still
gives
use
it a
for
salty
cooking.
flavour.
No, lemon does not give food a salty flavour.
That's what you keep saying it does.
No, I didn't. It makes it sweet. It brings out sweetness.
Does it?
Yes. Or like, yeah, it's like
Or sugar would do that.
sugar with tomatoes.
That
Yeah.
thing? That's not a thing.
Yeah, that is what you're supposed to do with tomatoes. I tell you this every time we cook tomatoes. If you put a little tiny bit of sugar in, like literally a pinch, not like a teaspoon, like a pinch between your finger and thumb, just like that. And then it brings out the sweetness in the tomatoes. It's really nice. That's why everything tastes good when I make it with tomatoes and it tastes rubbish when you do.
I mean, you haven't been complaining about been cooking. No, you haven't. When I said, is everything right? You go,
No one can see the gestures that you're making, so your story falls flat.
So, yeah, she's stuff. Basically, I'm mimicking her stuffing her face when I give her food. At no point does she... It's like those people that eat the entire thing at a restaurant and then say, oh, is everything okay? It's like, actually, no, it's not. Because
Yeah, well, I didn't want to be ungrateful,
Bad.
but if you want me to, I will complain every single time you cook and tell you how much you did wrong.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you've seen those people that eat everything that they order, then they complain about it so they can get free food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just silly. Now, you've got cheese left, so I think you need to eat all of that.
No, there's no crackers, so I'm going to save that for later.
Oh, I've got crackers right here.
Very funny. You just had a go at me to hurry up and finish.
I wasn't having a go at you. It's just like...
Everybody heard you. You were having a go at me.
no
witnesses.
one's putting their hand up for that, so... Oh, that was good, though. Is it bad that I want a cheesecake now?
No, I mean, cheesecake. Always room for cheesecake.
I mean, we haven't got a cheesecake.
No.
I know what you do have, though.
What? Oh, a fortune cookie. Yay!
The last one, I will not be joining in.
Yeah, we didn't get any new fortune cookies, so we just have one left.
We'll go to Chinatown and get some more.
You
For
can have
next
half
week.
of mine, but the fortune belongs to me. Just saying.
Okay.
So this is the way we end all of our videos, is we have a fortune.
I mean, it didn't really want to be in there for some reason.
Whoop. It says, take time out for yourself today.
I can certainly say you've certainly done that, and you haven't got much time left.
No, I probably should have opened that fortune.
You are kind of
earlier.
nocturnal, so.
I can't break it.
Are you actually serious?
Oh, there we go. But I didn't want to you know when you can feel that it's going to crumble? Because it did. It crumbled in my hand. I didn't want to do that, but... So that's our last fortune cookie for now. We're going to have to get some more.
I said you're going to Chinatown to get a big bag. And I could probably get a big bag on Amazon. Like 50p or something for a kilo.
That's true.
Probably look on Amazon. I mean, I need to do my birthday list. All done? I mean...
Oh, the food is gone! Yay!
Yeah, I was going to say, food competition eating rules, it's not done until you swallow.
Well, I did.
Cool.
Jeez, we're gonna have crazy dreams tonight.
You go to the gym after this.
I'm gonna not move after this for a little while.
I'm gonna digest for a bit, then I'll go to the gym.
I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna do this. Ready?
I'm just gonna throw stuff at you now.
I'm not gonna move. This is it for the rest of the night.
And on that bombshell, don't put your face on
Bye.
that. Keep waving. Bye. Say it again.
Bye.
Bye.
Why do I have to keep saying it?